Welcome to the Parlay Gang, Sports Gambling Made Easy, episode 22, Super Bowl episode, final episode of our first season with the Parlay Gang. We are happy to be here. I am Ife, your host, here with my brother T.O., here with my other brother Vic, to bring you, like we've been doing all year, our best NFL bets, best insights, best takes, best jokes, best shit talking, best parlays, best over-unders. Like, we've been cooking it up all year. We made money this year. I know some of y'all made money this year. And like I told y'all in the beginning of the season, you know, all it takes is 1, 2, 3 parlays. That's your goal at the end of the year, as long as you're profitable. Anything more than that is bonus money, man. So we doing parlays because other podcasts ain't talking about 8, 9, 10, 12 leg parlays the way we talking about it. They keeping it easy with heads up bets. They keeping it easy with over unders, 2-game parlays. We cooking up 8-game, 10-game, 12-game parlays. They're not easy to hit, but man, when they hit, they profitable. So we want to just show y'all love and just say thank y'all for tuning in with us all year. We're going to get bigger and better. Next year is going to be even better. We're going to have special guest parlays, all kind of stuff, man. We're going to be even more creative, more giveaways, more bonus stuff like merch. Like, we doing it all for y'all, man. So we just want to show y'all love, man, and say thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. And we're going to get to the business, man. We're going to get to the business. Y'all guys got any opening remarks before we get to the games?
Man, it's been an interesting season, man. It's been an interesting season, man. This shit came in and went real fast. I hope people was able to get some money while they can, because not much money to be made right now towards the end of the season with 1 game left. But, man, I'm already looking forward to next season, man. This shit was our first season doing a podcast, man, was dope, man. It was an experience. I like where we going with it. You know what I'm saying? Having fun with it.
Yeah.
I like the engagement from the, from the viewers and all that, and from the supporters. So, man, it's only up from here. It's only up from here, man. The Parlay Gang, man. 2024 is gonna be a great year for the Parlay Gang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vic, what you got for me?
Most definitely. Hey, man, I just appreciate y'all rocking with us for the duration of this first season. It's been a blessing. It's been wonderful and profitable. It's also been a learning experience for a lot of y'all. It's been great. It's just good to, with the interaction, so as T.O. said, we just going to keep it moving, man. We're going to keep it grinding, baby. We just keep rocking with us. We're going to keep coming with that heat. You know what I'm saying? Cats ain't hitting these 8, like Ife said, Cats ain't hitting these 8, 10, 12-game parlays like we hitting. It's coming, baby. So just keep rocking with us. Keep working. Keep looking for that content. We coming.
Yeah, it's been a good year, man. We did I know we did over 20K in profit on parlays, between like 3 to 4 parlays. So that's a great profit margin right there. You just do the math, man. So, we hit that. I hit my season future on Christian McCaffrey for the most rushing yards. That hit for $1,000 off a $20 parlay. So you can prepare for that. We're going to give y'all season futures bets next year for the next season. Who we like, who we like to lead the league in receiving yards and catches. All right, we're going to give y'all all that information so you guys can take that information and either roll with us, bet against us, do your own thing, but we're at least going to provide y'all that information over several episodes leading up into the NFL season. So we're going to be cooking up before the NFL season even starts. And this isn't our last episode before the NFL season. We're going to be bringing y'all some NBA parlay bets. We're going to be bringing y'all some MLB bets. We're going to be bringing y'all some educational videos. And we're just going to be bringing y'all some insights on things that may be going on in sports in general, man. So we're just going to be bringing y'all all kind of information, man, just to keep the party started until we get back to the NFL. We know the NFL is our bread and butter, but we want to keep y'all in tune, keep y'all engaged, man, in the meantime. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been another great year. That's 2 years in a row. 30K the year before, 20 plus K this year. I didn't reach my target 50K, but it's going to come. If Buffalo didn't jag me the first game when they let the Jets beat them in overtime, I'd have been at about 40-some K. But hey, it is what it is. But let's get right to it. We had a crazy divisional matchup games. 2 games, different outcomes. Both were entertaining. The games didn't necessarily go as expected. Hey, but that's what football is all about. Any given Sunday, especially the playoffs, is a new season. So we're going to get right to it, man. We're going to touch base on the Baltimore Ravens game. The Baltimore Ravens were initially 3.5-point favorites. The big money bet it up all the way up to 4.5 before kickoff. They was giving the Chiefs 4.5 points. Ravens were expected to dominate the Chiefs with that vicious defense. Lamar Jackson cooking up all year, running and throwing. Mr. MVP. The parlay game went gang on it. We all took the Ravens to win, and they pissed down their leg.
Hey, what Lil Reese say? He said,
Oh, damn.
That motherfucker Ravens, boy. Hey, the Ravens got their motherfucker boot smoke. I swear to God. They got their boot smoke.
As crazy as that game was, they still had a chance. If Flowers don't fumble that rock, it's a tie.
Yeah.
It's a different game. It's a different
game. The only thing that blew me about that game, which I really and I don't know if it's just you get in that moment, you freeze, but the play calling for the Ravens was really terrible. They threw the ball. They threw the ball on 80% of the plays. They only rushed, man.
8 times. 8 rushes. I know exactly. I'm going to 8 rushes.
They ain't really run no quarter QB draws for Lamar Jackson, how they did last time against the Texans. Man, and then on top of that, what really happened is they really got in the game. They try to get in the game with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes passing that bitch all over. They try to get into a chess match with Lamar Jackson, trying to get him throwing that bitch too to try to match Patrick Mahomes, and it was too. That's not a Lamar Jackson game. I feel like they got out the plan.
But bro, they got the best rush attack in the league, bro. Outside of Lamar, we got 8 rushes. Gus get 3. Zay Flowers got 2. And Justice Hill got 3. Like
that's what I'm saying. They try to pass too much.
What the hell, bro?
They try to match Patrick Mahomes.
And even the running, like even a lot of Lamar's running was on scrambles. His rushes yards was on scrambles. It wasn't there was no zone read. There was nothing, bro. Like
none of that shit, bro.
For you to have this offensive coordinator that coached the national championship games, the biggest of moments, for you to piss down your leg and not have no structure to keep the game. Like you right there. You was only down by 10. The game was never out of reach. Like it was never out of reach. You still could have been running the ball, and you decided to keep going. Pass. No.
They got to watch
that was the most frustrating thing ever. Yeah. The game was never out of reach.
Rookie coaching. They had 8 rushing attempts amongst the running backs. No design runs by Lamar. No design runs from Lamar Jackson, just scrambles. And then the game prior to that, when they cooked the Texans, they was doing waggles, bootlegs with Lamar, design runs, cooking it up. That's when you needed that shit the most against the Chiefs. They did 0 of them.
They let the Chiefs get them out that game. They let the Chiefs get them out the game.
Hell yeah.
And what's crazy was the Ravens. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying they try to compete with with Patrick Mahomes in the shootout, but it's not Lamar game. They completely once the Chiefs went up first and scored on their first drive, and they saw what kind of game it's going to be, they started trying to match that energy, passing like Patrick Mahomes. They just got out their game. They completely got out their game plan. That's my opinion.
It took the defense a quarter and a half to get settled. Emotions running high. They let the Chiefs score, 2 quick touchdowns. Kelsey was cooking. After the second quarter, they shut the Chiefs down. Shut them down that whole second half. That was prime opportunity to make adjustments at half, get back to the QB leads, the scrambles, the bootlegs, RPOs with Lamar, all that kind of shit. And then Lamar, and I hate when the rumor, when the assumptions and all that shit come to fruition. It was like Lamar be jagging in the playoffs when it matters the most. And that's exactly what that nigga did. He was throwing the ball.
Hate it, bro. I hate it.
The memes was funny as hell on Lamar Jackson this week. The memes was funny as hell. Like,
man, hate to see it, bro.
They like this up. Hey, Lamar Jackson. Hey, let's call a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Hey, that boy Lamar Jackson was flustered. He was flustered. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
He was flustered.
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of them times where we could say the moment was a little too big for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it was.
Let's just keep it real.
I hate
a little too big for him.
I hate to admit it. That's the difference between superstar and really, really good. You know what I'm saying? And I love Lamar.
Yeah.
I think he's a generational talent. He's the new and improved Michael Vick. But that's why precision passing and accuracy and football IQ will always reign supreme when it comes to quarterback play. That's why Tom Brady can win you 5, 6 Super Bowls. Peyton Manning can do it. As much as legs are important, at the end of the day, to win the big games, you need precision passing and high football IQ.
But, bro,
period.
But all they did was stick to that game and run that motherfucking ball, bro. That's all they had to goddamn do.
Yeah, they could have. They could have won it without passing that. They could have won it without
the Chiefs had the worst run defense out of the top 4 teams. Too, like, you can run the ball on the Chiefs. Like, they giving up the run.
Yeah. That's why I like.
You know what I'm saying?
But on the hindsight, but on the flip side, a lot of those passes was there. Lamar Jackson was missing throws. He
missed
throwing them low, overthrowing them. You know what I'm saying? And like Ife said, when he did make the right play to Zay Flowers on the pass, fumble right at the goal line for a touchback. Like, I mean, and that was to tie the game up. Lamar did make a few plays, but he also jagged a few passing plays too.
Oh, definitely.
Game.
So, man, it was a good game, man. That's why. Even when you're making your bets, even though I have Baltimore to win, I teased the Chiefs up to 10. Why? Because it's Patrick Mahomes. He never going to be out of that month. So I was hoping the Ravens was going to win, but I was hoping the Chiefs was going to keep it within 10, and the Chiefs just won outright. So that's why sometimes you got to hedge your bets.
Oh, yeah.
So, and on a positive, on another note, flipping to the other side of the coin, that motherfucking Andy Reid, that defense for the Kansas City Chiefs is for real. To go a whole game, no passing interference, bro. That defense is legit, bro.
Oh yeah. The
Andy Reid is the guru.
The Chiefs
that ain't Andy Reid. That's Steve Spagnuolo. You the one.
See, I'm saying as far as the play calling. I'm saying as far offensively for the play calling. Defensively, Steve Spagnuolo. The defense gets a hell of a lot of credit, bro, for just that whole game plan in itself. And then on top of that, like I said, on the offensive side, Andy Reid, his play calling, bro, is phenomenal. I know Mahomes and Kelsey, they doing their thing. Kelsey looked amazing, but for them to do their thing like that. And then on top of that, just like the design of the play, the everything that goes down to it, and when it boils down to it, they're making the plays. They're making the right plays to put their players in position to make plays, and that's what coaching is. It's putting your best players in position to make plays and be open, matching them up, that window dressing, motion them inside to get them one-on-one matchups. Like that's what all they did the first half, and the Ravens was flustered. And the receivers, Kelsey, Watts, the receivers making the catches, tight ends making all the catches, and then they controlled the game. So that's what that coaching was phenomenal. They just got completely outcoached. Period.
The Chiefs are back. The Chiefs are definitely back. They put it back together. They're looking like the top 10 and 10 again.
I ain't sold on them. We'll talk about that here real soon. Now to the Detroit San Francisco game. What a hell of a game that was. The Detroit Lions were 7-point underdogs to the San Francisco 49ers, man. They led the San Francisco 49ers 24-7 at halftime. Just to lose the game 31-34 with a miraculous comeback by the San Francisco 49ers and Brock Purdy. Took a little bit of luck, but that's all you need in the NFL is a little bit of luck.
It's going to take some luck. It's going to take some luck.
The Lions came out. The Lions came out cooking. 42-yard run, reversed Jameson Williams, followed by a 1-yard touchdown run by David Montgomery. San Francisco 49ers answered back with a 2-yard touchdown run by Christian McCaffrey, and then boom, what the Lions do? Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown, boom, field goal to half, 24-7, and then after that, it went downhill from there, man. We got a 43-yard field goal. Brian Ayuk, after a miraculous tip catch drill to catch it on a big play, hit him with a 6-yard touchdown reception from Brock Purdy, followed by another touchdown by Christian McCaffrey to tie it up 24-24. Once it got tied up, I already knew it was a wrap.
Yeah, I knew it was over with.
It was too late at that point. All momentum was downhill. Reynolds with 2 major drop balls. Campbell being aggressive, not kicking the ball on 4th down.
Yeah, he tweaked. He super tweaked.
Bro, why don't you go up by 17? It's a lot different psychologically, bro. Mentally,
you die by the sword. Period.
I get it. But mentally, you have these dudes on the ropes. Like, you go up, it's a lot different going up by 3 scores, 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and that gives you more breathing room to get your shit together because you wasn't producing in the second half. But that gives you breathing room, and that psychologically that does something to the opposition, other team. Instead of giving them the momentum, we stopped them. Now we stopped them on 4th and I forget what 4th and whatever. Now that gave the offense momentum. They get that fluky play, march down the field, score, fluky play, boom. Now it's tie ball game. Now you're looking like, what the fuck? Instead of being like, okay, they still got work to do. We still can bleed the clock. At that point in time, it's 6 minutes ago. We still can bleed the clock, and we still can run the ball. We still got all our offense, our whole playbook at our disposal. These motherfuckers, like, you gotta keep the field goal, bro. You got to.
Yeah, I'm talking about, when it was 31-34, and it was 4th and 3, and they was on a 35-yard line, how the fuck you not keep the field goal to tie the game? Everything is on the line. Y'all not finna, like, I just don't understand it as a coach. Like, I understand you go for it and that shit pays off a lot of times, but sometimes you just gotta, maybe you gotta put your pride to the side, to put all this shit out the window, make what makes the most logical sense. Give your team a chance to win, like, cause the Lions defense was playing pretty good up until the second half. Shit, they was playing pretty good, containing the Niners to the best of they can. Shit, and if you just tie the game up, take it to overtime, or something, like give your team a chance to win the game. The Lions ain't never been to the Super Bowl. I really want the Lions to go to the Super Bowl because I like seeing the underdogs win. They ain't never been to the Super Bowl. This could have been a chance. I feel like Dan Campbell really blew it by not kicking a field goal to tie the game when it was 31-34. That shit was beyond me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
It was a crazy game.
You up by 14, I still say kick the field goal there, just to go by 17 psychologically. But I mean, I understand he's been doing it all year. But my thing is just get the points right now and keep control of the game.
But he did do that early on when it was
No, he did that before halftime. He didn't do that in the second half when they was up 14. They could have went up 17 and they didn't. He decided to go for it. And that's when everything started rolling downhill. From the touchdown to the fluky. Oh, damn, DB going bloopers, bounce off your goddamn face mask right into Ayuk's hands. Like, come on, man. But hey, he needs luck to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Lions goofy as hell. They still ain't been to the Super Bowl. Goofy as hell. Still ain't been to the Super Bowl.
Detroit gonna Detroit, man. And, sometimes that stereotype, that stigma follow you around no matter what, man. It is what it is, man. But there's a culture change.
But real shit, though, kudos to the Lions, though, man. They made it to the NFC Championship. That's a major bounce back from last year.
Tune in to episode 1. I said they was my sleeper team to go to the playoffs.
That was an easy pick. Everybody
wasn't an easy pick. Not really.
Everybody knew the Lions was going to be better this year. Everybody knew that, though.
Yeah, everybody knew they was going to be better, but And everybody didn't know they was going to go to the playoffs. Everybody didn't know they was going to make it to the damn divisional championship. We thought the Minnesota Vikings was going to be better, didn't we? We thought, yeah. We thought the
Man,
Chargers. We thought the Chargers were going to be better, and we sure thought Philly was.
No. You thought
you thought the Chargers.
I thought. And we thought you thought Philly was gonna go back to the Super Bowl and got
we did better than y'all.
Smoke. Yeah,
we did better than y'all.
This is what I come. This season was so good for me because there's a level of peace that comes when you know your team trash. When you know your team trash, you're peaceful.
You didn't know they was trash at first, though. You held up hope to week 10.
No. By week 10. By week 5, I knew we was done.
Stop it.
You can see it on the podcast. I gave up. I started giving up after the Cowboys lost. The Ravens lost. Herbie getting banged up. Mike Williams got hurt. No. I was like, you know what? I'm not even getting emotionally invested. I say it many times on this podcast. I'm already on the next year. But what did your bum ass do? Every week on the Eagles. Hey, we're going to bounce back hard next week, fellas. Or blowout by the Giants. Hey, we're going to do it this time. Smoked by the Packers. Hey, ain't no way we losing in the playoffs. Got their ass smoked by the Bucs.
That's perfectly fine. We made it to the playoff. Yeah. Y'all was like 5 and whatever. It don't matter.
What good comes from that? What good comes from y'all going to the playoffs?
Hey, bro. Hey,
absolutely
that's all right, bro.
Nothing.
Hey, what good? Hey, you're an embarrassment, bro. Like your team really had to fire your coach. Now you got a new coach.
Great.
Now,
yes, the dog. We got that
great.
dog.
Y'all got a good coach.
We got that dog. You scared as hell. You know about that boy, Jim Harbaugh?
I'm not because look, you know who y'all got to go against in that division every year? He gonna get 1 year. That don't mean he gonna crack the code. He gonna make it to the playoffs. But y'all not gonna win. He still got to go against Andy Reid. He still got to go against
We got Andy Reid, the Broncos, and the Raiders.
Sean Payton, and the Raiders ain't gonna be no slops. Don't get it tangled and twisted. The Raiders gonna come to play. So I'm not answering up here. I'm not worried about y'all, bro. Y'all still got a tough division.
We're not gonna get sidetracked, man. Let's get to the business because we can talk about the bum ass Eagles all.
I'm talking about them trash ass Chargers.
Let's get to the business.
Appreciate you keeping your ass Vikings out that conversation.
Yeah. We know
come on now. Come on now. Hey, then we got the same record. What the fuck? Y'all end up with the same record we got. The fuck? Y'all did all that tush push for what?
Tush right out.
Right where we
y'all went through 7 quarterbacks. Bro, eat it. Love it.
But the difference is y'all did all that shit with all y'all starting players. We had backup after backup after backup. Injury after injury after injury, and we still had the same record as y'all did.
And quickly, let me tell you what I found out.
We'll be back next year.
Nick Sirianni is not that good of a coach.
He's really not.
He's really not that good. He's really not that good. That's what I found out. So y'all really strong.
I'm happy our offensive defensive coordinators is gone.
And guess what y'all did? And guess what y'all did, Vic? With my trash ass Chargers, what y'all do? Y'all just signed our offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. So guess what? Y'all gonna
Kellen Moore ain't bad. He ain't a bad offensive coordinator. He's not the head coach. Being a bad offensive coordinator, he gonna definitely. I think he run the ball too much, but he's definitely. I mean, he passes the ball too much. He can't get in that mode. Just we gonna pass over here. Understand what we do over here as a Philly. We're a gritty team. We're gonna run that ball.
But guess what happened?
He's a hell of a play caller. He's not.
This is what you need to understand. With Kellen Moore, Dak played average. With Kellen Moore, Justin Herbert played average.
No. Justin Herbert didn't have. No. Justin Herbert had none. No, he was playing. He was ball. He was playing good. He was playing real good. It was injuries that fucked y'all up. It was injuries that messed y'all up. And Eckler wasn't playing to his normal form. Y'all do. Herbert does good when he has a solid running back he can dump it off to, and his receivers are healthy, bro. He had a solid year.
When he has time. He has a
solid year. And your offensive line was trash too. You right. But at the end of the day, Kellen Moore ain't a bad one. I like it. Big Fangio going to get the job done on defense. We're going to change things around.
They're going to and fight his way for them Eagles, boy.
Hey, we're going to bounce back next year. All right. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. That's what your mouth saying. Let's get to it. I don't think y'all make the playoffs next year, but that's a combo.
You sound crazy. You see what the Cowboys going through? We're going to be good money. You see what the Cowboys doing?
Yeah, that's a combo for another day. We'll talk about that in the preseason episodes. But
Yeah.
all right, y'all. Super Bowl. We got the San Francisco 49ers. They're 1.5 point favorites. In some books, they're 2 point favorites over the Patrick Mahomes led Kansas City Chiefs. The over under right now was 47.5 points. This is going to be a good one. They played each other about 4 or 5 years ago. 10 players on the team that played in that Super Bowl are actually still on the team. So this is definitely a revenge game for the San Francisco 49ers. You got two phenomenal offensive minds in Kyle Shanahan and Andy Reid. I'm expecting some new wrinkles this game, some plays you haven't seen before. I can tell you right now, we're going to give y'all our best bet, which is going to be the team that we like, maybe over under or whatever. But stay tuned on our Instagram. With it being the Super Bowl, we're going to give y'all some same game parlays and stuff like that as well. Some player props that we like. Being that we only got one game, we want to give y'all all opportunities to make some money here on the Super Bowl. Because I got some player parlays that I really, really like. Some player props that I really, really like for this Super Bowl. But let's get right to it. Vic, we're going to start with you. What is your best bet or bets for the Super Bowl next Sunday?
So my best bet, man, hey, I will say this. This is going to be a phenomenal game. The revenge factor is definitely plays a key in that. And the fact that I honestly feel like we do got the two best teams going at it. Like I couldn't really paint a picture a better way than this, the way it happened. So I'm excited to see these teams go at it. I'm excited to see what this game is going to unfold with. So it's going to be a great matchup. And at the end of the day, I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs with the +1.5 to cover that and win the next Super Bowl.
You can get +2.
And take it. Give me the 2 then.
All right. You can get +2 because it's out there.
2. I believe that they're still going. I mean, Andy Reid is still Andy Reid. That defense has definitely been playing phenomenal, and that defense, hey, them DBs are smart. They're coached up well. They do just enough grabbing and they stop in just enough time. So I look for this game to be a really, really good game, but I definitely am going to take the Kansas City Chiefs and them boys to get their third Super Bowl ring in 5 years of going their third Super Bowl in 5 years. So.
All right. Big rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs +2. T.O., who you got for your best bet for the Super Bowl?
Man, I'm also going with the Chiefs +2, man. Come on, man. I think the 49ers defense has been exposed on several occasions. They're not a solid defense when it comes to them, especially when it comes to them DBs. They definitely got some talent on D, don't get me wrong. They got some great talent on defense, but as a collective unit, they do get exposed quite often, especially in the secondary. And the Chiefs looking like they're clicking on offense again, like how we know them to be. And I definitely think it's going to be a shootout. Give me the Chiefs with the points any day. Give me Patrick Mahomes as an underdog against any team, anytime. I love Patrick Mahomes as an underdog. You know, his percentage of winning as an underdog is very high. We all know that statistically. So yes, give me the Chiefs +2 to beat the Niners. In fact, I like so much this shit heads up. Shit, I don't even need the +2. Give me heads up. That's how good I feel about it. I really feel like the Chiefs gonna beat the Niners in the Super Bowl. So, but for the viewers watching at home, Chiefs +2, safe bet, the best bet.
All right. Vic rolling with the Chiefs +2. T.O. got the Chiefs heads up. I am going against the grain. Give me the money line on the San Francisco 49ers -125, which means $125 wins you $100 if you bet on the 49ers. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment or moments. The Chiefs was an average team the whole season. They came in the playoffs and they stepped it up. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not overly impressed, and I'm going to tell you why. They lost to the Packers. in the regular season. Lost to Oakland in the regular season. Lost to Buffalo. Now, they beat Buffalo in the playoffs, but is that saying a lot? Because the Buffalo defense was absolutely decimated. They had Klein in the middle linebacker who was just at home sitting on his couch. They beat them by 3 points. That's not saying a lot. They beat the Ravens. Don't get me wrong. Legacy defining win, beating the Ravens. But if the Chiefs don't go up 14 points in that first 15 minutes of the game, that's a different ball game because that Ravens defense figured it out and they shut Mahomes down in that second half. They shut Kelsey down that second half once they kind of got their bearings about him. Now, what I'm expecting to happen in the Super Bowl that did not happen in that Ravens game, one thing I can guarantee you, Kyle Shanahan is not going to go off script. You ain't got to worry about no fucking 8 rushing attempts when you play in San Francisco. They're going to run that ball 20 to 25 times, maybe more, against that Chiefs defense. And to beat the Chiefs, you got to run that ball, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. I think Kyle Shanahan's going to do that. The only thing that's going to concern me about this bet is Brock Purdy being so young, his first Super Bowl, and him throwing up one of those fluky Jimmy Guwop ass interception where he closes his eyes and throw that shit in the middle and hope his receiver catch that bitch. That's the only thing that concerns me. But if the 49ers can get the ball on the toss, go down and score, get ahead and keep that run integrity and don't fall behind by 14 points where they got to put the ball in Brock Purdy's hands, they got a good chance to win. The defense is suspect. They can be run on also because Detroit, one thing that surprised me watching that Detroit game was San Francisco, and Detroit do have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. Don't get it twisted.
For
but
sure.
Goff had too much time. I'm like, where the fuck is Bosa? The only 2 sacks I saw from Bosa was on missed assignments. Other than that, they was blocking the shit out of Bosa, blocking the shit out of Chase Young. Like, Jared Goff was chilling. So if Jared Goff chilling, Patrick Mahomes gonna chill. That nigga gonna be back there with a goddamn sofa. So that is my concern. But
that's a great concern. It's a great concern.
And
now,
and Pacheco gonna get outside too on their runs too because they could not. That pit and pull is they was gashing them. The Lions was gashing them boys on that, bro. They're not getting Chase Young and
there is a difference.
Bosa not getting off
the Lions and the Chiefs run 2 different run schemes. So
they do, but you think Andy Reid them ain't gonna put something in? They ain't gonna scheme up some stuff? Yeah, they got 2 weeks.
We're gonna see. This is gonna be a great matchup because they were talking about who's the best linebacker, Roquan Smith in the NFL, or my boy Fred Warner. I like Roquan Smith a lot. I think Fred Warner is the best linebacker in the NFL.
Fred Warner's all around.
All around.
This is his opportunity to show like, all right, y'all went up to Baltimore, y'all was running that rock. All right, I'm about to shut that shit down. Him on Travis Kelce, Pacheco, because he's fast enough where he can run with Pacheco, run with Kelce down the field. Maybe they bring Tre'Davious Ward down as a big defensive back to kind of jam Kelce up. You got to shut him down. So we're going to see, man. It's going to be good. I think if the Ravens kept that run integrity, they have a better chance to win. One thing I know Kyle is going to do, he's going to run the ball no matter what, and he's not going to get off his script because Mahomes went up 7 to 10 points because he knows he needs to protect this young quarterback. So give me the San Francisco 49ers heads up minus 125 on the money line to beat the Chiefs and win the Super Bowl. Well deserved for the 49er family. Mahomes.
So you got a heads up or -2? You said -2 at first.
No, I said minus 125. That's the money line.
Oh, so you got a heads up.
I got a heads up, yeah.
All right.
I got a heads up. So that's going to do it for us, everybody. What we may do is, since we got 2 weeks to the Super Bowl, We may bring y'all a quick bonus episode next week where we just do a quick touch up on player projections, who we like as far as passing yards, maybe some rushing yards stuff, just to give y'all some extra content. Because I love Brock Purdy rushing yards this for the Super Bowl. I think he's going to have to scramble out the pocket. I can see him running for like 20, 25 yards. I can see Mahomes doing his thing, running for like 20, 30 yards, getting chased out the pocket by Chase Young or Bosa. So I really like the rushing props on some of the quarterbacks. So we're going to do some more research. Those lines aren't going to be really available until next week. So what we might do is bring y'all a quick little 15, 20-minute player prop episode just to give y'all some more content. Hey, we're here to serve, but we just want to say much love, everybody. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting us on one hell of a season. Our first season with the Parlay Gang. Bigger and better things to come, man. Education. We're going to teach y'all how to bet. We're going to teach y'all how to make money. We're going to teach y'all how to hedge y'all bets. We're going to teach y'all how to do all that stuff, man. So tune in. Make sure y'all follow us on the Parlay Gang on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. We appreciate y'all. Vic, what you got for them?
Hey, like I said, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Keep following us. We're going to have some bonus videos coming up. Hey, make sure you continue to gamble responsibly. Keep following the Parlay Gang. Keep showing love. Comment in the comments. Make sure you keep engaging with us. And we're going to keep providing y'all with them bets, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, just because this is the last game of the season don't mean this parlay shit stop. This parlay shit all year round, baby. Yeah, basketball, NBA's cooking up. We got MLB on the way. Hey, man, stay tuned, man. Just because this is the last football episode don't mean y'all fall back. Stay locked in, man. It's still money to be made out here, man. Stay locked in. We finna be bringing y'all some more parlays in different sports, so stay tuned for sure.
Yes, man. The Parlay Gang. We win money, we lose money, but we do that together, y'all. Like I told y'all, we are not financial advisors. Please gamble at your own risk. But once again, we appreciate y'all, man, for supporting us, tuning in with us, showing us love all year, man. We're going to return the favor. We're going to be doing merch giveaways, parlay giveaways, the whole 9 yards, man. So, hey, we'll see y'all next week for the player prop episode. Other than that, stay tuned, man. Like, share our stuff, man. Hey, hit us up in the DMs if y'all need anything, got any questions, man. Peace out. Much love, man. Parlay Gang.